Hi everybody, it's Phil Strong here. Thanks very much for joining me today. Today's question, someone's written in and they've asked, how do I find the best deal for a mortgage for a self-employed person? So, look, I don't know where you're living, what the financial situation is that you're in, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some guidelines that will help you as a self-employed person to make sure that you achieve the best you can from your mortgage. So here we go. The first thing is to make sure that you interview a couple of banks or mortgage brokers to find the best person that's suited to your situation. And really, in my experience in being a mortgage person, is it's about a relationship. You've got to be able to get on with this person, you've got to divulge quite a lot of personal information, and life is going to change for you being self-employed, for good and for bad. It's got to be someone you're prepared to work with over time. So interview them, and what you're looking for, the key thing here is relationship. Second thing that you want to make sure that you do is you want to make sure that you shop around for the best deal that works for you. Now this is obviously going to include interest rates, it's going to include fees, it's going to include loan structure, and your functionality, because being self-employed, if you've seen the program I've got around mortgages, then what I teach people is how to maximize the money that's coming through your business. And so you want to make sure your loan structure is correct. The third thing you want to make sure that you can do on that is make sure that you can make extra repayments to your loan. And what I'd encourage you to do, again, is to look at the How to Smash Your Mortgage program, but certainly understand that you need to have a line of credit facility. Now this might be very, very scary for you if you've never had one before, but in my experience it's the best way. Being self-employed, you are in the best position to pay less interest on your mortgage by using a line of credit. Now you still need to get access to that money again, and so again you need to work with the bank or the broker to make sure it's a product that you can put money into to pay less interest each month, but then get that money out when you need it for your business. Okay, so that's the next thing. Right, now finally, being a self-employed person, you need to make sure that you've got access to extra capital, extra money, some reserves. Because, you know, my experience of being in business is the money doesn't always come in when it's supposed to. And so you need to have some reserves that you can draw on, like a working capital account, so that if business is a little bit slow or people are slow in paying, that you can still honour your commitments, you can still make sure you look after your family, without getting into trouble. You can have some money that you draw on. And so what I'd encourage you to do is to set up an emergency fund inside your mortgage, so it's money that you have access to. If you don't draw on it, you don't get charged interest for it. You shouldn't be paying any fees for it. Make sure you work that one out. But it's a way that you can have a working capital account so that you can put money away, or you can store it there so that you can draw on it when you need to, or perhaps you need to buy more equipment, some more plant, or invest into your business. So that would be another thing that I would definitely want to negotiate as a self-employed person with my bank. So there we go, there's some key points for you. If you're self-employed, I hope you use those to your advantage when negotiating your next mortgage. So my name's Phil Strong, thanks for joining me. I look forward to catching up with you again real soon. Take care.